And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your friend Cheap Ludes. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It is what it is. We got a bunch of new stuff, quote unquote new, in NBA 2K23 My Team. Let's discuss. Somebody told me I looked like Pedro Pascal today, which I think is a bold-faced lie. But if it's not, comparisons could be a lot worse, but I really don't think that that's accurate. Am I fishing for compliments right now? Am I fishing for validation? No, I just thought it was interesting because I really don't think that's accurate in any way, shape, or form. But shout out to that guy. Anyways, we got some new stuff today. I'm going to talk about these packs specifically, and I'm actually going to open a couple too. Okay, I'm going to do the non-auctionable ones because I want to save some of my VC. I only have 200k VC. So I'm going to open 2 unauctionable ones and hope for the best. But before we get there, we got some new stuff, which is good. We got a Moments Donovan Mitchell, who, look, they kind of hoed him. Like, let's be real. They kind of hoed the card in general. Like, he has, like, horrific defensive tendencies, and there's some other kind of negative things. But for the most part, very, very good free card. Solid. It's a little bit easier to get him if you have the Takeover Diamond. Like, significantly easier, but still very okay card in general. They kept the silver anchor though, which I think is the biggest misstep personally, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. Either way, very, very good. We also got a Takeover player in Derek Coleman, who, like, dude, all right, you guys know I love random NBA players from the past, right? But if I look at a card and even I'm not stoked for it, that's a bad sign. Bismack Biyombo release, not exactly ideal. With the Rudy Gobert upper, I actually can't think of a worse combination just off name alone. Truly, I can't. He's 6'10 with a 7'1 wingspan. I don't know what his player build looks like this year because I haven't played with any Derek Coleman cards. Because A, I don't think they exist, and B, why would I have done that? Yeah, he's not very good, but I'll play with him regardless once I get him just for fun. But I'm gonna get him, obviously. Either way, we got these new, I say new extremely sarcastically because they're not new. We got the Pink Diamond Plus packs. Hooray, we got an unauctionable one and an auctionable one. Okay, now check out the odds on these. 100% for a Pink Diamond, still sub 2% for an Opal. Come on, man. Come on. Still a sub 2% chance for an Opal, dude. Seriously. You couldn't have hit the 4%. Like, you couldn't have done it even at 2%. It still has to be a sub 2%. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's wild. Like, realistically, the difference between sub 2% and 2%, obviously there's a difference. It's not massive, but there's a difference. But it's just kind of more the principle of it. Like, the fact that it's still sub 2% is insanity. Now, every Pink Diamond in the game is in here, so I'm going to open 2 of these, and I just know I'm going to get Zion. And who else? Dominique or Blake. That's what I'm going to get. Or, God forbid, Klay Thompson, who I already have a non-auctionable version of. Should you be opening these? I would say no. There's no chance that this is going to benefit you from opening them. But you know what? I'm a wild card, so let's open one and then we'll go take a look at the prices, and then we'll come back and we'll open another one. I can only open 2 of these. Like, I can't stretch this for 8 minutes, dude. Come on, man. Please just don't hoe me. I don't know. I'm kind of colorblind, so it's kind of hard to really see who this is. No, who is this? Ray Allen. Okay. I'm proving my own point that these are not worth opening by getting Ray Allen. Oh, man. Come on. 2K, please. I know I have the worst pack odds ever, but can you just give me, like, Tracy McGrady? Or, like, I don't even care about the Opals. Just give me, like, D-Rob or Tracy McGrady or just Tamar, or just someone, please, that will help my team in any way, shape, or form. Or Penny would be great. I don't know, even LaMelo or Lonzo, I don't care. Just someone that'll help my team, that'll actually play for me, please. Just please do this for me. Now, I don't foresee many cards going down too much in value due to this. I mean, people will be ripping these, but 100k a piece is kind of wild. Lonzo is a buyout though, so I mean, it's possible I just go pick him up. T-Mac is the guy that I'm very interested in because he's not a meta card to a certain extent, and that's my boy, so I would really like to run him. We are going to see some PDs that weren't buyouts before become buyouts, but are they going to be elite level players? Not necessarily. But I'm interested in like a Carmelo Anthony type beat, guys like that. I mean, you're not going to see buyouts probably for like this LeBron or Kobe or any of that, but there's guys that could enter buyout territory. Good, I got Ray Allen. It isn't even the... I would have taken Hakeem or Dwight Howard or even Gary Payton to a certain extent, but damn, I got probably, well, besides Josh Smith, like the worst possible glitched card. You guys want to take bets on who my next pink diamond is? I am feeling a season 1 PD. I'm going to say that my next pink diamond is going to be Joe Johnson. It's going to hurt me on a deep spiritual level when this inevitably happens. Come on, man. Don't hoe me. If I get hoed on both these packs, I know for a fact that I have the worst odds, at least in the content creation sphere. And it looks like I'm being hoed because I'm pretty sure this is Dwight Howard. Who, is it necessarily a hoe? No, it could be a lot worse. It's just, damn. There was about 15 cards that I really wanted to see come out of here. And the fact that I didn't get either of them or any of them kind of hurts. Damn. I actually didn't need a power forward at all. So Dwight Howard could be a lot worse. It could have been worse. Like, I could have very easily gotten like a season 1 card that would have crushed me emotionally. But man, I would have liked T-Mac. I would have used LaMelo. I would have used Carmelo. I would have used Kobe. I would have used LeBron. I would have used, which, you know, obviously they're going to have lower odds. I would have used David Robinson. I would have used Lonzo. Going back to season 2, I would have used Penny and the other Kobe probably. I would have used Magic. I would have used Ricky Davis. I would have used DeMar. Probably not. I would have used Kareem, though. I would have used a lot of cards. I would say that there's no point to open these. I mean, look, the reality is power scaling is going to be a bit different upcoming here. Typically when they do this, they don't necessarily break power scaling, but if you remember the last time they did this, they started bringing out a lot more cracked cards. So I would assume that a lot more cracked cards will be dropping relatively soon. So I wouldn't do this. I really wouldn't. I'm actually thinking about exchanging Ray Allen for a Hoff badge at this point. He's not taking Corey Maggetti's spot. I'm sorry. Corey Maggetti's the GOAT, dude. It's not happening. But I don't think there's any reason to really open these. If you're gonna open them for team improvement, I would say the 50k ones are probably the way to go. I would advise just not opening them, period. But if you are a masochist like myself and you must try your luck at the game of my team packs, then I mean, cool, at least you're guaranteed a pink diamond. The rationale is, why don't I just wait for the next promo set? But realistically, after the odds we've been seeing, I mean, at least this way, you get a pink diamond at the bare minimum. Granted, it might be an outdated one that you won't use. It's probably better than spending 200k on 20 packs and then pulling like a diamond and 3 amethysts. That's probably better, right? It'd be better if they were guaranteed players. But again, alas, you know, it is what it is. Also, it's very possible that they do another VC only guaranteed player thing this weekend. I'm not saying that's extremely likely, but it's possible now because I believe they did that pretty shortly with Paul George after the last time we got these pink diamond guaranteed packs. I'm pretty sure Paul George came out like not too long after that. So maybe just think about the fact that that might occur. I really wish there would have been some Evos today, but you know, whatever. I mean, the content's solid and they're back in the office now, so it's fine. Dude, by the way, check out this shirt, man. This is a Blue Angels official denim button up. Look, I got little Blue Angel planes going vroom vroom. Wait, that's not what planes go. They go like, that's them breaking the sound barrier. So yeah, I wouldn't open these. The market is going to crash for quite a bit of the kind of lower tier Pink Diamonds, though. Guys like Ron Artest will be a lot cheaper than they were just a day ago. And he's still very usable, by the way. He's still incredibly good. And you can get him for, very cheap, like for what he's worth, like 50K. LeBron, it's probably not going to be a buyout. I wouldn't expect any of the big name guys like your LeBrons, your Kobe's, your Lucas, any of those guys to be buyouts for sure. And DeMar DeRozan, I don't think he's going to drop very heavily. He's still a little bit gate kept for sure. Kareem will be cheaper. Look towards like the kind of newer cards. Like obviously we're seeing Lonzo be relatively cheap. I'm looking towards Tracy McGrady. I'm hoping. I don't think he'll be a buyout by any means, but I can dream. One can dream. He is affordable enough. I just feel like people just don't want me to have T-Mac, and that's why he's still expensive for no reason. LaMelo will be interesting. I still think he's too big of a name to drop down. The guy that I'm really looking at is Melo. Melo is the guy I'm kind of looking at because I feel like if anyone is going to drop to that buyout status off of this, it'll be Carmelo Anthony because he's been teetering right around 100K anyway. So it's possible that he drops down. Grant Hill will be even cheaper than he was before, which, by the way, he's one of the most slept on PDs in this game. He doesn't particularly excel in anything, but he's very, very solid overall at pretty much everything. So definitely kind of looking at him as well. I don't think LeBron, Kobe, Kevin Durant, or Luka will drop even hard enough to hit buyout territory, but it's possible. And I'm not one of those guys who's going to tell you, like, oh, you shouldn't buy Luka if you love Luka because Luka's ass. Like, I think Luka isn't the greatest, but if you want to run Luka, dude, that's your own prerogative. It's called My Team for a reason. Run whoever you feel like running. You don't necessarily have to listen to people who tell you this player's not meta. If you want to run someone, just run them. It doesn't matter. Paolo Banchero is going to be way cheaper. They hoed him defensively, but he's still really good. Luol Deng still so expensive. I will say, from what I've seen, right, I haven't picked up Luol Deng myself. The reason being is he's just too expensive. It's not really worth the price for me. But from what I have seen, he looks to be significantly downgraded when it comes to next gen and current gen. Like current gen, his jump shot seems to be a bit slower. He doesn't seem to be quite as effective on current gen as he is on next gen from what I've seen. So that's something to kind of take into consideration before you pick him up, before you make that plunge and go pick him up. The other thing to consider is if they're going to drop a lower tier demon like Luol Deng, I would highly expect that there's going to be a pack seller that'll go for quite a bit of MT that's going to probably do just the same amount of work as Luol Deng in the very, very near future. So, and if you're looking for a budget god, pick up Mo Peterson. Mo Peterson is fantastic for like 6K. He's really good. Yeah, him and Kevin Porter Jr. are the best budget cards in the set. Don't sleep on Sochan either. Sochan's kind of good, and Terrence Ross is just very meh, but he's solid. Anyways, don't open these packs. I mean, you watched it here first. I didn't exactly get blessed. I didn't necessarily get hoed, but I didn't get blessed. So don't open these packs. It has been your friend Sheep Ludes. I appreciate you guys. Have a good day. Peace.